Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm TATIANNAANESA. Welcome to the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and join the fam. Also, if you want to follow me on any of my socials, I will have them all linked down below. I am very excited about this video because it has been like really requested on my channel, first of all, and a lot of people have been talking about this Colourpop collection, which is the Wild Child collection. So your girl used all the products today. I have some thoughts. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and start off with the eyeshadow palette in this collection. So this eyeshadow palette retails for $12 and there is 9 shadows in here. The packaging, like, you guys are gonna hear me talk about the packaging a lot in this video because I'm obsessed with how this looks and how gorgeous this whole collection is. I was not expecting this to be a plastic packaging. I really thought that this collection would have been the cardboard and it would look exactly like the outside packaging, but it's not. So I'm assuming that this is basically a part of the monochromatic line because it seems like they only do monochromatic palettes with the plastic packaging. First of all, can we talk about the shades in here because they are extremely deep and very, very, very stunning. Like, I'm like really obsessed with this entire collection and everything in here. Like, oh my gosh, from the pressed glitter to the deep shades. Like, I created this look and the deepest shade in the palette wasn't the deepest shade for me, which is really exciting. The shade Her to Get right here was actually really deep on my eyes, which was amazing. Then I was like, ooh, I want to go even deeper with this shade right here, which is called Feisty. So this palette is definitely all skin tone friendly. Like, I feel like any palette that runs this deep will work on all skin tones. Like, it will show up on everyone's skin tones, which is something I love. I also think that's why a lot of people were really excited about this collection because it is a very deep brown collection and a lot of skin tones can get a lot of use out of this. So I'm really happy with this, honestly. Like, I'm really happy with this eyeshadow palette. I love it. Will I be reaching for this every single day? Abso-freaking-lutely, because it's just, oh, it's like the perfect brown everyday palette for me. I can use every single shade in this palette, which you know is amazing if you can use every shade in the palette, and I don't have to worry about if a shade will show up ashy on me or not. Like, this palette is not ashy at all. You guys saw the swatches. Everything looks stunning, and I definitely recommend that you pick up this palette, truly. I love the look I created today. I did a cute halo eye. I did use one of the Super Shocks, which we're about to talk about right now. So there are 3 Super Shocks in this collection, and for the first time, I feel like you cannot buy all 3 together. You have to buy them separately. So first off, let's just go through each of these because these are so beautiful. Like, girl, they're beautiful. So this one right here is called Run Wild, and this is an ultra glitter formula. And I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell, but there's like these like bluish purplish kind of reflex throughout the Super Shock. I think it is absolutely stunning, and this is the shade I put in the middle of my lid to give me that nice cute little pop, mainly because this was the lightest Super Shock shade and I really wanted to use at least one of the Super Shocks in this collection, because if it was up to me I would have used all 3, but I just didn't know how I could incorporate it with this halo type of eye look that I did today. The next one is called Basic Instinct, and this is an ultra metallic formula, which oh my god, I love. Oh, this is so pretty. All of these swatched beautifully, so buttery and creamy. Seriously, the Super Shock formula from Colourpop is truly unmatched and they will change your life. I remember there was a time when I just never bought them because I always thought that single shadows were so inconvenient, and boy was I missing out. Like, I honestly just started getting into Super Shocks at the beginning of 2020 from Colourpop, and I am so upset on all the shades that I missed out, that I see people like swatch and compare. But oh my god, seriously, don't be like me. Get your hands on at least 1 or 2 Super Shocks because they will change your life, and they definitely are those type of shadows that will definitely amp up your look and always add something to them. So you guys, seriously, check these out. So the last Super Shock is the deepest one, and this is called Free Reign, and this is also an ultra glitter formula. And you guys see how deep this is? This is probably my deepest Super Shock shadow in my collection, and I have a lot of Super Shock shadows. All of these Super Shocks, I'm like blown away, you guys. Seriously blown away by this collection. I love it. Let's go ahead and talk about the blushes. So this collection does come with 2 blushes. I only picked up one because the other one seemed very light and I knew it wouldn't show up, so I was banking on the other shade that I picked up to actually show up on my skin tone, and the shade that I picked up is called Trippin'. This is the shade right here, and honestly, you guys, it's one of the deepest blushes I've seen Colourpop come out with in a very, very long time. This blush has a lot of shimmer on here. At first, when I swatched this, I was kind of nervous that this wasn't going to show up on my skin because it didn't swatch very deep, honestly. But once I started to put this on the face, it was showing up. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I saw it show up on my skin, but it didn't show up as much as I would have liked it to or would have thought that it would have from seeing all the pictures and everything like that online. But I will commend Colourpop for coming out with deeper blushes. Like, they're on the right track, but personally, I feel like I would use this blush as a topper. As I was doing my eye makeup, I felt like this blush wasn't like popping up enough for me. You guys know me. Y'all know I love a lot of blush. Like, your girl loves blush. I just needed it to really show up, like really show up. I wanted it to look like I was wearing blush. And with this shade, it didn't look like I was wearing blush. So I ended up going into my pure deep dark palette and I used this blush shade. These 2 blushes together, I can work with. I just feel like maybe this blush needed a little bit more, like a little bit more red in it. I don't know. It just needed to be a little bit, just a smidge deeper, and then I would have been perfect. I still will use this, but I will use this as a topper because this has a lot of shimmer in this blush. Like, truly, there's a lot of shimmer in here. So lastly, in this collection, there are 3 Lippie sticks. I have been obsessed with the Lippie stick formula. First of all, this packaging on these I love because it's so distinct and different than the rest. I love that the component of these Lippie sticks are different from any of the other Lippie sticks they came out with, just because when I'm like, okay, I'm doing a brown look, so I can immediately just go for a brown Lippie stick. Like, it's so easy and distinct to know what I'm pulling for because of the components. So that's something that I love. It's just a small thing, but it really does matter. It's the little things that matter. To make this easier on everybody, I went ahead and swatched all of these shades on my lips, and I did use a lip liner because, you know, I love lip liners. I used my Juvia's Place lip liner in the shade Cola, so I'm gonna go ahead and insert all of the lip swatches of this right here. Now that you guys have seen the lip swatches, I do have hand swatches for you guys and close-ups as well, because in case the lip swatches wasn't enough, I got you. I got the hand swatches as well. So the first shade is called Brat Pack, and this is the lightest shade in this collection. It's more of a like nudie pinkish kind of shade, and I want to say that Brat Pack is not a new shade. Like, I feel like I have the shade that I got in like the 48 Lippie Stick collection thingy, the middle shade, and that's the shade Sassy. This one is so beautiful and it's so stunning. All of these Lippie Sticks are creamy. They're not matte formulas. They're cream, they glide on, and for some reason, I don't know why, but they smell like caramel. I don't know. Like, they really smell like some type of caramel candy, which is really nice. So it's not an overpowering smell, but it smells like candy. Then the last shade is the shade I'm wearing right now. It's called Oh Behave, and I just thought that this tied this look together beautifully. I love it. It just works really well with this look. I'm really happy with it, you know? So all in all, you guys, truly, I love this collection. I'm just happy. I'm a happy girl. This collection is beautiful. Colourpop is killing it this year. I'm like ecstatic, over the moon. I saw this collection and my mouth dropped because this collection just ran so deep, and it just made me so happy that Colourpop is actually listening to the requests that we have. And truly, this is a great collection. It's beautiful, it's stunning, I love it. Should you pick this up? Abso-freaking-lutely. Pick up up this freaking collection. Pick up the whole thing. If you like deep, sultry kind of looks or collections and browns and stuff like that, this is the collection for you. Pick it up because Colourpop did really well with this. There is something else that I tried, and that is also from Fourth Ray. I picked this up along with the collection, and I'm wearing it right now under my foundation, which is the new Morphe foundation. Spoiler alert, I love it. This is the Thirst Aid Hydrating Priming Moisturizer from Fourth Ray Beauty. I was so excited when this came out. This is basically a hydrating primer moisturizer. It's a primer and a moisturizer in one, so it's literally a 2-in-1 product, and I love it. My skin feels really moisturized. I have oily skin, and my skin does not look oily, which I love, so I would definitely pick this up. It's a really great product, and I love it so far. Definitely will continue to use this. This also has hyaluronic acid, cucumber water, and lingonberry. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but that is supposed to hydrate skin and protect against blue light, which is amazing. Like, this is a really great primer, and it smells like Fourth Ray products. Like, it smells good. That is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know how you guys like this look, because I'm feeling it and I feel really fierce in it. But yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.